farm is more peaceful. This work is something I want to do for the rest of my life. Meaning, I do not want to do any other work. So I basically start farming since I was 7 years old. Since I was small, I come into the bush with my father. As I say, I plant my first crop. It was a crop of corn and a crop of peas. I mean, like 3.5 of it. So, at a young age, I see farming and I always love farming. I love come up here, I could pick mangoes, I could eat cocoa, you know, eat guava, you know. In my generation, I don't have much farmers or much friends that are farmers. Most of my friends, some could be police officers, some work with this. So most of them do in the system working with government. But because of how I grew up doing farming and how I see make it, as in I value myself and my time high. That time could be most valuable asset for me. And we are see it before 25 years old. I want to get a certain amount of money in my bank account and be a certain place in the wealth life. So doing some other job won't do it for me. Part of it, honestly, because I don't think I could go basically and still live somewhere else where there's not nature. So like waking up and then seeing pay houses around me and all of that, I don't think I could do it. Living here is much cheaper also because being like you have neighbors, you could pick a breadfruit off the tree, you could pick mango. You could never hungry in St. Vincent. Like being in St. Vincent hungry, yeah, that is a hard possibility.
Presently, we are doing a project with DREF, that's the Global Environmental Facility, and this project is to build a trail to plant in wharf from Hill and also to plant fruit trees. And this is why we are here today. We are making sure that we have a proper trail where persons can walk to planting wharf. So we are doing everything here from recyclable materials. Meaning of nature is having your livelihood from what is around you, to use what you have. Because what do we have here in Rosal? We are farmers, so we have the lands, we have the trees, we have the rivers, and we can use these things within our livelihood. In that we can go into the forests or nearby and we can get food. We can get yams, we can get mangoes, we can get things that nature provides for us. We can go to the river. We have shrimps, we have crayfish there. We can cook those things for free because nature provides these things for you. So that you can go back to nature also and you can have a peace of mind where you can relax, where it comes like it's a place where you can put your stress and detox your mind and have a good clear thinking when you're finished. When you go back to nature, you're hearing the birds, you're seeing the animals feeding and all that. So within that, you know that nature provides the food for you in what you want. You have the herbs where you can use for cleansing, you know, so you have everything in nature. So then nature for me is, you know, something that is very special. The government here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and maybe overseas, they are providing for persons and we call it the concrete jungle, in the concrete jungle, where you have concrete buildings. You know, you don't have these cool spots where you can come and relax. Look at feel the breeze that is touching. The school system is teaching persons that, oh, you could only survive by doing these sets of jobs: banking, lawyer, you know, only these sets of jobs. But the nature job is farming, and persons look down on farmers and farming as being a dirty job, but it's one of the most healthy. So the younger generation that is growing now, they are not farmers, they are not growing up on the farm, and what they are eating is not from the farm, because they want a faster food, a quicker food, so they will go to the shop and they will buy whatsoever fast food that they can buy, you know, but they don't want to go on the farm and see these produce grow and able to nurture them and then harvest them. You know, they don't have that faith to wait to see these things, because this generation that we have here now, they all for the fast life or the fast money or whatsoever. We have a lot of guys who is growing cannabis, but it's just cannabis. They are not caring for the nature. They are not farmers to plant food to eat. You know, they are planting cannabis to sell and make money. We are taking care. Yeah, we are planting fruit trees. When the fruit trees come, the younger generation have to eat fruits. Yeah, we are doing the trail. What is the trail for? The trail is for exercise. Get yourself fit and also enjoy the nature. What is on it? Biodiversity. You're thinking about eco-agro-tourism or regenerative tourism, yeah? Where we are using what we have. We are using nature, we are using the plants, we are using the fruit trees, you know, so everything will entwine with everything, you know, and so on. We have herbs, you're going to learn about herbs, you're going to drink it, you're going to pick a fruit, you're going to eat it, you're going to have things from the earth straight to the plate. But we are trying to use what we have to get what we need and share what we have. Yeah? Because imagine that you alone is in this world, you're not going to be happy. But when you can come here and see these smiles, then you know that you're doing something good. So what we are doing is that we want to have smiles on people's face and when people can say wow, then you know that you have done your job.
We have no other industry, and tourism is what keeps us alive, what brings income to our life, it's what mind our family, educate our children, and tourism now is a way of life for us. Because we do not have large amount of tourists coming, so the impact of degradation will not be great. We are St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and agriculture is our main economy. So again, tourism is very important. All we have to do is try to balance the environmental degradation with the quality and the type of tourism that we have.
He's a fisherman for a living, and after I come out to sea, I start working with a company trading.
Okay.
Since the weather, just try to relax and I'm home relaxing for now. Since the weather, the hurricane come, it mash up the place, so the environment is not good for now. Working on it, trying to get it back together, you know. For when the island was in a mess, you know. It was in a mess, and then we had to get, a few people from outside overseas come in and help to clean up, you know, get everything clean up together before we start building back all the homes that damaged, you know. Well, I have a good relationship with both the land and the sea, but I more love the sea. It's when the people them come here, they love this little island because the people are friendly and they live loving with one another. Yes, they always, when they come to they always love my room.
I get involved in the tourism business when about 36 years now. Still doing that. I think I'm mastered now. I'm trying to help the younger folk to create their own job for their own self. And that's what I want to do. I create all this stuff, you know. I start selling ice cream and popsicles, and I used to be joking it on my head. But what I would say to the young generation, they had to have a different balance, you know. And nature take its course, and they could see nature taking its course, you know. The younger generation, believe me, their mindset is to do a whole set of craziness in their mind. They don't want to go out there and make other people be who they want to be, you know. And I'm hell-bent to help them if they want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to create jobs for them. My whole attitude is to create jobs for them. Well, tourism and fishing is our main market.
Okay.
It's really our main market. The girls will go on the beach, get a little bird here, you know, sell their little t-shirts, you know. The fisherman will go out, they bring in their fish, and we buy it from them and turn it over back to the people, the visitors that come. You know. We got to share what we have. We got to share the love. And because I could do that, I think I'm so different than a lot of people. I'm a everybody person. And that's my life. That's how I want to live.
Okay.
So